Yo, what's going on? It's your boy BigDonSkillz, man. I'm bringing you a two-piece today, man. 2 videos in one day, man. Y'all already gotta like this video just because of that. But all right, we're gonna talk about something serious here right now. So shout out to one of my homies who actually brought this up to me, which is gonna kind of tie in with the whole point of what's going on. So as of June 22nd, there was a post from Twitter user Third Artifact, and it says the following. It says, "We are calling for a Twitch blackout, an effort to get Twitch and Ishar, which is the CEO of Twitch, to take note of abuse, racism, sexual harassment, assault, and rape. We are asking streamers of all sizes to withhold from streams on Wednesday, which is today, 6/24, from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Make them notice and use hashtag Twitch blackout." So this is actually trending right now on Twitter. This is Emmett Shear right here, who I mentioned before. This is the CEO of Twitch. And Twitch has been under fire. If you keep up with anything with a lot of the Twitch Reloaded or a lot of these like drama channels for Twitch, you'll see that there's a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of favoritism with bigger streamers where it's easy to talk about Alinity, right? That's always going to be the first one. Alinity's done all these different things that are against the terms of service, and she gets favorable treatment. Or even Pokimane, where she had, accidental nudity on stream from like a video she pulled up, but she got a warning when a lot of other people have gotten banned for the same offenses. Just differences in how they address, the following: the abuse, racism, sexual harassment, things like that. And they're specifically their terms of service as well. But I don't want to deviate from what her message is. So this calls for all streamers to do this. Now, I have 2 specific videos I want us to watch about this. I'm going to play the first one, which is going to be from Third Artifact herself, to kind of address the confusion of what people have been thinking this hashtag is about. So I'm going to go to her post real quick, and 2-minute video. We're going to play this real quick.
So I wanted to do a brief chat about what the whole point of Twitch Blackout is. We are not by any means trying to silence the survivors of sexual assault. The whole point was to talk about these issues on platforms where Twitch would not be making any money. So no ad revenue, subs, bits, anything like that. For those of you who are deciding to use your voice on Twitch, that's perfectly fine. I consider that you're participating because you're talking about it. You're bringing this issue to light. So I think it's time that we stop saying, you need to do this, or I'm blocking you, or I'm not participating because this is wrong. What it comes down to is we are bringing sexual assault on Twitch, racism, homophobia on Twitch into the light and saying Twitch needs to do something. I know a lot of people have been saying that Twitch doesn't listen, and you're right, they really don't. And
Not
that's
at
why
all.
the idea was to do it where they wouldn't make money, because we all know they listen to money. So that was the whole point there. So if you want to use Wednesday time to stream on Twitch and discuss it, no gameplay, just in chatting, really bringing awareness to this, streaming an image, go for it. You're doing something. I mean, there are media outlets who are noticing what we're doing, and that's incredible. And
Yeah,
now is
BBC
the time
News
for Twitch
reported
to
on this
listen.
article.
They need to do something. We need to hold them accountable. We need to demand something be done, because these empty statements are not cutting it. And them not really stepping up and removing the people who are using the platform to hurt others and benefit themselves, they're enabling that behavior. It's time we say enough is enough to sexual harassment, to racism, to homophobia on Twitch. Something needs to be done. If you want to talk to me and ask me questions, send me a DM, reply to this. I'm off work now. I'm free to talk. Let's talk about it. Let's make a difference.
All right. So that was from Third Artifact herself, and once again is the one who started the post, or at least shared the post. I'm not sure if she's the originator. I can't really confirm nor deny that. So I think a big thing that a lot of people were kind of confused about with this is the fact of, well, what's the point if I just don't stream? And so that's going to kind of transition to the second video, which was a counter argument. I don't know which video came out first. We're gonna see. Let's see. It was Loco. So this is 22 hours ago. So you could essentially say this video that we're about to watch came before Third Artifact, which she may have responded to this even gaining some traction. So I thought these were both pretty good videos. I like hers too. All right. But then after thinking about it, I've actually kind of changed my opinion. And I was more towards this at first.
Nice. Loosely. Hashtag Twitch Blackout that is being organized loosely. That is supposed to take
Twitter
place
quality.
tomorrow.
Trash.
Where streamers apparently are not supposed to stream tomorrow to show Twitch what they're really missing, which is a few thousand mid to small tier streamers not streaming for one singular day. I really failed to see how this would be an effective measure at all. It reminds me of when just a few weeks ago, everyone thought that tweeting a picture of a black thumbnail and changing their avatar to black was really what the Black Lives Matter movement really needed. Why won't it work? Because first of all, it's way too last minute. You're organizing something less than 2 days in advance. That's not enough for people to organize properly and to let people know what they're doing. You also need sustained pressure. So if you want to strike tomorrow, I hope you plan on doing it much longer than that, because one day of a couple, maybe you get a couple hundred people that are mid to small size streamers not streaming for a day. Guess what that does to Twitch's analytics? It does nothing. What you should do,
I don't think that's the point,
is actually organize a day where everyone streams in the just chatting category, puts a background behind them or doesn't use their camera at all, with messaging about what the issue is and what needs to be done. Two important things that the Twitch Blackout does not do, and actually talk about what is happening. You're literally silencing the people that are trying to vocalize the issues that are happening. What you need to do is use your platform to organize a date that everyone talks about it. You can't go to another channel. You can't escape the conversation. Make it so that the conversation has to be had, not so that it can be ignored. By not streaming, who are you lending your voices to? No one. Because everyone who wants to talk about it isn't talking about it. They're not streaming. You're literally just not streaming and letting people who are probably toxic, that are probably just completely unaware of what's happening or don't care and won't talk about it, to stream. You're just giving focus to those people. Why would you want to do that?
Right. So, yeah, I mean, you kind of see the differences between those two videos. So that was from Loco. The big thing I want to take from this is, every time there's some sort of feedback from the community of Twitch, there's this always like easy blanket like pocket statements that like Twitch comes out with. I don't even know if I have it up anymore, but Twitch actually did respond, right? And it's just very blanket and like obvious statement, right? And it's like, okay, so here we get, oh, not this guy. I don't know who you are. So we take accusations of sexual harassment and misconduct extremely seriously. We are actively looking into the accounts concerning streamers affiliated with Twitch and will work with law enforcement where applicable. We're thankful for the bravery shown by those who have come forward to speak about their experiences, and we are committed to working to make the streaming community safer for everyone. Now, I don't know. It's just that Twitch, they always come out with these like very blank statements, and it's like there's no validity to it. It just feels like, yes, we're letting you know that we heard what you're saying, and it seems like we're addressing it, but then nothing ever comes out of it, man. Like, I hate always referencing Alinity, but it's definitely where a lot of people go. It's like the whole thing with her last, with the nip slip, bro. It took days before nothing even happened, and then she's like, well, I'm going to ban myself. Like, I'm going to take 2 days off the platform. Like, what? That's the thing. It's like the Twitch should have immediately banned or taken initiative to do something about it. Now, my other question is, where is this like this community of what is it, that Twitch community that they freaking made, that they hodgepodged out of nowhere, that has these ambassadors that are supposed to represent Twitch in this new way and, you know, address issues and things like that. Like, I'm not even hearing anything from them, and they're supposed to be the ones that if something like this happens, they should be addressing it like immediately. They're like, yes, because a lot of people within those ambassadors come from these communities. They're black or people of color, LGBTQ community. Like, why would these people not speak out? They're the ones who should be talking, you know what I'm saying? So it just makes it that much more suspect from like Twitch's side of like, you have these people that are supposed to be addressing these issues, and like you haven't even heard anything come out of them, you know what I'm saying? And it's just very, very corny, very, very suspect. I don't know, man. I don't like it. But the cool thing is BBC, which is way better than any American freaking news outlet, they actually caught head of this, you know, a few hours ago. And I think that's a pretty big deal. They caught head of this. They're talking about it too. So that kind of brings awareness, even though I'll get into this in a second. The necessary blackout part, I'll get to it. But the fact that this is, you know, causing headway, people are responding. Emmett Shear's responding. Even Trihex responded. He goes, I don't think Twitch Blackout is effective towards the goal of provoking certain change within Twitch. I'll still be live tomorrow and use my platform to bring awareness toward the issues rather than voluntarily relinquish my voice to be neglected to the Twitterverse. Right. So, and this is why I feel like Third Artifact had to come out with a response, because this initial tweet was like very, like, it wasn't enough. And with the fact of like you not being on the platform to talk about it makes it worse, because you need to be open and you need to be talking about these issues. Because like I was talking to my friend earlier, if let's say I have 700 and something followers, right? Say 770, right? I guarantee you out of that 770, I can guarantee you at least 700 have no idea this is going on right now. And so if I decide not to stream today, which naturally I was going to take the day off, just coincidentally. If I decided not to stream today and they're like, hey, Don, you stream it? No, I'm participating in Twitch Blackout. What is that? Oh, here's the tweet right here. That doesn't really do anything. It's better to, in my opinion, go live. I know it was suggested by the other person to, you know, whether you have a black background or whatever the case is, just chatting, whatever game you're playing, get the people in there, have that open discussion, bring awareness. This is exactly what I did with Black Lives Matter, with police brutality, what's going on. Not only did I freaking sit and make a 20-minute YouTube video speaking from my heart to bring awareness to people who don't know, every single Twitch stream from here on out, Black Lives Matter is always going to be in that title to remind everybody every day that's something that I care about and I'm passionate about, because it affects me and my people. So it's important to have the discussion, because you as a streamer, whether big or small, whether you have 20 followers or 200,000 followers, the point is when you have people who follow you, subscribe to you, talk to you, donate to you, whatever the case is, you do have some sort of influence on their lives, whether you think so or not. And that's what the important part from us streamers is like having that discussion to like let people know, like, hey man, this shit is real. Like, we're not playing out here anymore. Like, black people are tired of being brutalized and being mistreated and just shat on. People are tired of being abused when they feel weakened. They don't know what they're doing. People are tired of women, men too, are tired of going to work being sexually harassed for not looking a certain way or being a fantasy in someone's eyes and being treated differently because of that. No one wants to be assaulted, and no one definitely doesn't want to be raped, because I know people, dude. I've dated women in the past who've had this issue, and like it affects them. Like it affects them in their life. It's permanent. It's like a permanent thing. So these are very, very strong topics that need to be addressed. And you shouldn't be afraid to like lose followers, or, you know, maybe people won't like you as much because of you spoke your mind. You know what I'm saying? This is like the beauty of social media. We have the opportunity to make a difference. We have the opportunity, whether you're starting off or, like I said, whether you're the biggest guy or girl on the platform. Like, that's the important part. Speak up. My problem with this blackout in particular is that, like, it was just too sudden. And like the other girl said, it's just continuing. This is not a one-day thing. This can be a start, which is fine, but this is not a one-day, one-time thing, dude. This has all been going on forever, and this will continue to go on until we, beat it down for real. Like, until we let people know there's consequences and this shit is not okay. So that's the important part. If you're a streamer and you feel strong about this stuff, like, do it. Go out there, and I encourage you to actually stream. And like suggested, maybe you're just chatting, or if you're playing a game. Like, I have open discussions in my streams all the time. Anybody is more than welcome to come in and talk. Matter of fact, I'll be uploading a video of just like bits and pieces from different streams I've had since this event's happened, where I'm discussing the issue at hand. Like, this is so important. We got to talk about this stuff. So don't be afraid, especially me as a black man, and to other black streamers. You know what it's like, man. Be that mortar. Let them know you're more than just content for them, and that you are somebody that matters and speaks their mind. But that's my opinion on it. The blackout is great in concept. It just wasn't executed properly. And in the reference to, like, the Blackout Tuesday, the problem with the Blackout Tuesday for the Black Lives Matter movement is that, like, okay, you just change your profile picture to black square, but you don't talk about anything, you don't address anything, and then what happens now that you have this hashtag and people are tagging Black Lives Matter, the hashtag Black Lives Matter is getting flooded with black squares, and now you don't have anything now you don't have the proof, and the people that are talking about the issue, you don't see it anymore. It's literally freaking banished to the shadow realm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gone. So that's why that Blackout Tuesday was terrible, because it actually harmed the movement by flooding it with stupidity, with black square. That doesn't mean anything. Bringing awareness isn't letting people know that it exists. It's letting people know that it exists, why it's bad, why you shouldn't do it, and why you should call people out that are doing the wrong thing. So, important. Remember that. I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to keep going forever. I feel like I hit everything on the nail, but if not, I'll probably forget again. It's all good. But once again, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you see where I'm coming from. That's just my opinion, man. Twitch blackout. Great concept. Just a little bit too close to the actual date. If this was scheduled for the 30th or something, or the 28th or something, it would have been much better. And people would have been able to make responses like was done, and get a better understanding of how we're going to all attack this as streamers. Because I would love to participate in this, but I would not stream. I would actually stream and talk about it, which I do every single day. Anybody can come in my stream and talk, So, yeah, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and have a good rest of y'all day, man. Like I said, I gave y'all that 2-piece today. If y'all liked it, if you agree with it, like the video, man. Let me know what more you want to see from me. I love talking about topics because I love talking. So, have a good day, y'all. Bless up. Peace out. Peace out.